Other one's clean and ready to go. When this one needs to maintain, they'll start printing seamlessly, and the other one will maintain. So you have true 24/7 type of printing.
We go through a lot of material.
Fully variable data, variable graphics at speed.
Nice, very nice.
And you can take two of these and you can stagger them and print 17 and a half, 18 inches wide. Or another one and go even wider. But it'll take an OEM to create the firmware or the software to manage the graphics. So it's a pretty straightforward design. What we think is unique was this is the first product where we have this kind of printing in a small little 22-inch wide footprint right here. Because if you look at this show, we've already had like 5 or 6 of these label applicating companies come up. They want to integrate this in, so now you've got an inline manufacturing printer applicator for their main labels. And that's
on anything that will absorb our ink. This particular one is an older version, so it has, I'll show you the difference, but this one has a little more streaking in it. We fixed that particular streaking. But we can shoot on corrugated, we can shoot on chipboard, you know, all we got to do is right there. So what we're going to have, let me show you the other machine as well. And then we can come back and I'll show you back and feed it on through. But you could also run it in roll mode.
You're gonna type right there and then you're gonna load up a little bit.
And so to prime them, get them up and running, it really doesn't help. So the iteration from here to here was so now it looks more like so it can restore head really quickly. So we felt it was necessary. So that's the biggest thing. Like I said, we finished beta 1, we're building beta 2. This is actually only number 4 out of 18. We'll test the hell out of them. And then we'll do one more iteration. And in roughly mid Q2, we'll put this out. We'll be selling it actually a CAD printer. Those guys are going to finish it. So here are the maintenance stations for each of the heads. And so if you wanted to run any width you want, if we're not using a whole head, we can just leave a cap. No problem. If you're running a partial head, we'll know it. We have a scanner on board. We know exactly what width you've got when we calibrate and so on. We know what you've got, and we'll then know, all right, you're using this half of it. The other half we can then spit to keep it alive. Whatever we need to do to make sure that you don't dry it out, because you've got it hanging out in the air. You know, and this stuff dries out. But we've got that taken care of. Because in the CAD world, in the engineering market, there's all kinds of ways.
Oh, that's what we get. We always have to buy for the biggest one.
Yeah.
You run most of your stuff smaller.
Yeah. So, like in the CAD, the customers we're working with, the printer manufacturers we're working with, they tend to have, you know, at least 2 drawers.